Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
I was briefly a delivery driver during the pandemic.
Yeah, you fucking were.
Like delivery for a company, or were you just like
Iceland.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He got fired because he ate half the van. That's the ultimate fat cunt move.
Push nuggets in.
Making excuses to the customers.
Sorry, we had to substitute
listen, I'm
your
sorry,
order.
we had no fish fingers left, so here's a $5.
Yeah, but we do have the box. So
Why is there a bite mark on the box? Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, and Freddy Quinne. A fat cunt.
Oh,
He's a fat cunt.
You're a prick.
Just tease him.
Why
Just
did you
tease.
pause like that?
It's
It's almost like you wanted me to jump in and say...
I just wanted you to get a little false sense of security.
Do you know what? If I had my time again, I'd say, thank you very much, Rob. It's great
And
to
then
be
I'd call you a
here."
fat cunt after that.
Yeah, but it won't have counted.
No, it still counts. I
Time
can call
is-
you any time. Look, watch right now. You're a fat cunt.
I really don't like you anymore.
I don't know if you ever did.
You're all right. You were good at podcasts.
I am good at podcasts.
Yeah, I'm good at podcasts.
Hey, and you're watching one, so you're in for a treat. Bloody on one.
We got fucking a really great guest this time.
Sick guest, one of our mates who we fucking love. Like, he was one of the people that when we started this, we were like, we've got to get Nelson on straight away.
Mark Nelson,
Yeah, King of Scotland.
former Scottish Comedian of the Year.
Yeah, he is Scotland's oldest man.
I was going to say former Scottish Comedian of the Year, probably.
Probably.
'Cause
There's only
they-
about 6 of them.
Yeah, there's about 8 of them that are good and they all just pass it around.
Yeah. She's just going, is it my turn this month?
Oh,
Cool.
Congratulations, Jojo Sutherland. She goes, nice one, thanks. I'll keep it for a bit.
I'll give it Mark next week, shall I?
Yeah, then Mark Jennings takes it for a bit, and then they give it Vlad McTavish.
Just goes round all of them.
He
doesn't
takes it. Raymond Mearns has it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Back to Nelson.
Just saying, if you are Scottish and you haven't won Scottish Comedian of the Year, you're fucking shit.
Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. They've got that few great comics. They've started now to do it like they do with their football team, where if you've got a Scottish uncle, you can...
Yeah, I've had a call.
Yeah, you've had a nomination.
So I can't prove that I've got a Scottish dad, though, so I wasn't allowed in. So, by the way, Mark has come on, 'cause he's released a special on YouTube. It's called Don't Call It a Comeback. And like after you've watched this or listened to this, go check out Mark's special. It's fucking great.
It's brilliant. It's really, really good.
Really fucking good stand-up comedy. It's just like a great stand-up. He's just really good at it.
He does this thing that not many comedians do, especially when they're doing Edinburgh shows and stuff. He does this thing called, we call it in the industry, punchlines.
Yeah, and it's a really weird show in that it's not just trying to hammer a point without any jokes. It's just lots of funny things.
It's almost like, and I don't want to be this one, but it's almost like he's prioritised being funny over being a preachy, boring cunt.
Yeah, which is unusual. So, get it checked out. It's dead good.
Yeah.
And follow Mark everywhere. And enjoy this episode. It's dead fun. We're recording this little intro after we've done it, so we know it's a banger. Dead funny.
Although, if it was shit...
We're not going to say. I'm not going to sit here now going, you know what, skip this one. You know what, real talk, this one sucked.
Yeah.
Go. Although, if we do one that's shit, we should do that at some point.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. Yeah. In fact, we've also just recorded the one where it's just us, and it was fucking shit. So
Yeah, it was dreadful. At one point, it got so bad that Rob just got his cock out and just started playing with it, but in a really lackadaisical way.
Yeah, I was doing it like, the springs on the back of doors. I was doing that.
It's like a cat lazily playing with a ball of yarn.
So anyway, enjoy this episode with Mark Nelson. If you enjoy it, get on our Patreon. You can get an extra episode every week, £3, loads of extra content as well. There's other stuff that isn't just that. £3 a month. Can't say fairer than that. We won't say fairer than that. So fucking get on it. Enjoy the episode. Hello, we're here. We've already done an intro, so I never really know what to say at this bit. because they've already seen an
Yeah,
intro.
it's superfluous, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, magic of editing. We're here now.
Hi, welcome to Dead Men Talking.
He's still a fat cunt. He's trying to do it so I can't say he's a fat cunt.
Yeah, he calls me a fat cunt
Literally every episode.
Every single episode.
Yeah.
And he's like, but 2 episodes in, he was like, it's a thing.
It was
like,
a tradition.
No, it's not a thing.
The fans get angry if I don't call you a fat cunt.
Not a tradition.
It is.
The people on the Faroe Islands that kill them whales, that's a tradition.
Yeah, and like you're one of them. I would say, don't go to the Faroe Islands would be my advice, Fred.
Do you know what? I'm the guy on the Faroe Islands that's 3 years in going, we've only done this twice. We don't need to keep doing it. And you're he's tradition
Stab.
Stabby.
Is that what they sound like on the Faroe Islands?
Yes, it is.
Mark will know, he's a Scottish football fan.
Welcome to Faroe.
I love the fact that it's a tradition, like the fucking catchphrase. Like, remember how Forsyth used to have the...
Exactly. It's like, nice to see
Here
you.
he is, the fat cunt.
Yeah.
Nothing for a purr, not in this game, you daft bitch.
Nothing for a pair of fat tits. Genuinely, when I did the announcement at our live show, I went, I'm like, please welcome to the stage, Rob Mulholland and a fat cunt, and they went fucking mental.
You know,
like, they loved it.
speaking of
It's like the darts with people holding up
Yeah,
signs
they're
of
like,
fat
fat
cunt on
cunt.
them.
speaking of Forsyth, I genuinely can't believe that he is not like been outed as a pedo.
I used to think Forsyth would end up being the Kaiser Soze of all the pedos. Do you know, like, where there's like a fucking top rung of pedos?
Right.
And then it's just him fucking limping away and then just walks off to his grave, getting away with everything.
Right, like he's in the Squid Game VIP ring. He's that guy. You take off the donkey mask and it's him like,
I used to have a bit on stage about how
fisting people, aren't they?
I used to have a
Come on down.
well, I used to have a bit on stage about how I
Nice
thought he
to
was,
rape you.
No, what it is it's higher than a 7, but she was lower than a 16.
What is it? It's a cuddly boy.
I just think he's got that like old, incredibly trustworthy BBC men now.
Yeah.
They're hiding something.
Well, like, but you got to think he's got to be on the list. You know, when they were like, they must have had a brainstorming session,
Aye.
like at the police, like when they were doing U-Tree for first, and like that name's getting thrown out there first.
Yeah,
they've
yeah,
had
yeah.
a look, like they've not found anything.
What other names
so.
you throw in? Titchmarsh?
Yeah, Edmonds.
Oh, Edmonds.
Yeah, Maidley.
Richard Maidley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Edmonds.
That's just wish fulfillment.
No,
I'd love him to be a
no,
nurse.
Edmonds
Edmonds.
murdered a kid
Yeah,
in a helicopter.
Yeah.
That's how much he was
What?
trying to hide.
He like killed people on Noel's house party.
Yeah.
No, wait. How do I not know? Noel Edmonds killed a child
Yeah,
on
with his
Noel's...
bare hands.
Yeah.
And then he fucked the corpse. Whilst Mr. Blobby just jizzed on him. He was just Blobby.
And when his parents were getting compensation, they had to choose from 30 boxes. Oh, it's the banker. Do you want a trade for adopting an African? No, it's a no. It's the quickest no ever.
But not like some kid died. What was the circumstance? I can't remember.
He used
but,
to
like,
offer, because he was massively into helicopters, and he used to offer kids rides in helicopters, and one of them died when the helicopter... I don't know if the helicopter crashed or it blew up mid-air.
Blew up. Oh, he goes up in the helicopter, comes back down, he's just dead. No, what happened up there? He died. And it just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Why
Just
is
like
his arse bleeding?
Sudden infant.
That's me.
It was sudden infant death syndrome.
It's the pressure when you fall from a helicopter.
Yeah, I told you, bring a sweet to suck.
Putting a boiled sweet up your ass just in case.
Oh, this is going to be a tough podcast episode, this, isn't it? So welcome, Mark Nelson. He's
Like Mark Nelson. Check out his special on YouTube, Mark Nelson. What is it called? Don't Call It a Comeback.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, make sure you watch that. Yeah, there we go. We've done your plug-in now. Yeah. Right, can we get back to doing some podcasts?
That's all I'm here for.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, we've got to get you some fucking views. Let's get you some scumbags watching you. I love it. Mark's the first guest we've had who's turned up with a bag of cans as well.
He's
I
turned up.
really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's someone getting in on the vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I know I don't drink anymore, but I'm very much still a bag of cans kind of guy. Do you know what I mean? It's like in me.
It's a leveler, a bag of cans.
Yeah.
Like, you can make pals with anyone
Yeah.
over a bag of cans.
If you offer someone a can on a train, you've made a friend for life.
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah, I went interrailing once, and I was going through Czechoslovakia, as it was called.
I don't like the idea of you in Eastern Europe. I just don't like you with a currency that's valuable.
The Czech Republic is Central Europe, so how about you take that racism and you shut the fuck up?
But they talk like this. You're Eastern Europe.
Anyway,
if you do one of these...
It's a fucking stretch to say the Czech Republic's Central Europe.
It's Central Europe. They get really upset when you say Eastern
Europe. Now that fucking everyone's joined.
Do they get upset, do they? The Czechoslovakians? They're not even called Czechoslovakia. They're called Czech Republic.
Yeah, they were at the time. They were called Czechoslovakia.
What, you went in 1992?
No, I just realised that I'd made a mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Shut up. So
trying to have a go
I was on the train,
big fat prick.
They had some. There was loads of people who were sat around me, and they were all taking shots of like the locally brewed.
Was it Rakia?
I don't know what his name was. And I was,
plays left back for Milan.
I was having shots with them, and it was fucking fuel. They hadn't even tried to make it taste nice.
Yeah, like it's like a thing in like again, like I think Serbia is where I've been in that neck of the woods. And I think it's the same across all of there. They call it rakia. It just means like brandy, but every one of them's different. Like every bar has its own one.
Yeah,
and some of them are like the most delicious shit. Like some of them are just like nectar, and but they get you hammered. And then you go in another one, and you're like, oh, I'll have one of your berry rakias, and you're like, one of them, yeah. So like you just, I don't think there's a lot of like rules and regulations around there. They just fucking make what they want.
We should do a live show out there.
All right, let's just let's carry on doing the ones in Manchester first.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even sell them out.
It's a hell of a leap.
I know. And like after the
we should tour.
Yeah, after the conversation we've just had, I don't think we've got a lot of fans out there. Yeah, we're coming out, you fucking Eastern European scum. Too many Z's in your names.
I have sent you a video that I want you to see. This isn't one of our disgusting videos, but it made me laugh so much. This was something that I came across on the internet, and this.
On the internet, you say?
Yeah, it's a newfangled device.
Right.
Yeah, great for exchanging pictures of kids. And other stuff as well, I imagine. It's called Toku the Dog.
Right.
Japanese.
I'm concerned.
Why?
Well, like, knowing you, they'll be bumming the dog.
Nope. No. Yeah, I just came across this video of a Japanese man raping a dog, and I just thought...
Of all the podcasts I've ever been on, this has been the most trepidatious I've ever been about coming on one.
Really?
Because I've watched them, and then I'm like that. I'm going to end up watching a fucking guy fucking his own granddad.
Oh, you wish you'd get that, mate. The stuff I've got for you later.
Shoving a cement mixer up his arse, like it's...
Mate, if you do have that video, send us a link.
You've turned what we used to watch at high school into a fucking profitable art form.
This is it, man. Like, the videos we get are essentially what my mates used to Bluetooth me in like year 11. You know, it's great.
So,
I really thought I might grow out of that phase.
So no, this isn't disgusting. This is just a fun thing that I found on the internet. This is Toku the dog.
Right. I think I've sussed what the deal is.
I already hate this. This is I know. Fuck off. It's a fucking cunt and a...
Yeah, it's a furry.
Yeah,
I spy a furry.
So this is a man from Japan that has spent 13 grand.
13 grand.
They're not cheap. These customised
He
furries.
spent his life savings.
What did he run out before he got to the paws? Like, who the fuck? He's essentially
just like socks,
it's white socks, and he's glued some forks to it. Like,
Does he?
It was so funny.
So shit, the feet. Like, this is so impressive. They spent so much time on that. It's a genuinely good costume, and then just completely fucked it. So I'm assuming
He's having a great time.
This is the best day of his life.
He's having a great
I bet his little red rocket's out.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's had to sell all of his other possessions.
He literally lives in an empty home.
Minimalist his house.
He's got nothing left.
Just leave me the floor.
So, like, this guy definitely gets bummed in this outfit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is why you do this, isn't it? It's for bumming.
13 grand he spent on that.
hell.
And it took, let me tell you exactly how long it took.
Well, it took 5 years for the body and 3 minutes
Yeah,
for the feet.
yeah.
So
The feet are so bad.
That's
so he spent £12,480, so not
on the
quite
body.
13.
30 quid on the feet.
And it's a border collie costume from a company called
it?
Zeppert.
Wow.
It's not like our version of a collie. It's not
It's not a
sheepdog
border
collie.
collie.
It reportedly took Zeppert 40 days to make the costume because he kept getting in touch.
The Jews got across the desert in that time. They made this.
just shows how people's appreciation of time has changed.
He kept adding little things and trying to make improvements to make it perfect.
And he hasn't looked at the feet.
Clearly, paws wasn't his thing. And
Maybe he doesn't have a doggy foot fetish.
Yeah.
He said, I made it a collie because it looks real when I put it on. He said, my favourite is quadrupedal animals, especially cute ones. Among them, I thought that a big animal close to me would look good, considering it would be a realistic model, so I decided to make it a dog. I met such a condition.
So he's not like specifically into dogs. He's just into being an animal, and this one happens to fit.
Yeah.
Right.
He was
You'd have to do a baby hippo.
It was just me in a paddling pool, splashing water,
painted grey,
splashing water on me tits, little ears made out of plastic cups.
All right, how many Patreons to get you dressed as a baby hippo in a paddling pool?
Right, well, I'm eating beans at 2,000.
You're eating beans at 2,000. I think you're getting a bra fitting at 3.
I'm getting a bra fitting at 1,500, aren't I?
1,500.
Fuck
yeah,
off.
We're going to take him to a bra fitting, and he's just going to go.
Fuck off. Patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod.
Yeah, if you want to see, we're going to film Freddy. And like, he's got a completely straight bat it as well. When he goes to the bra fitting as well.
We're
I just want to get fitted for a bra to feel more comfortable.
I've said this. We're not doing it in a shop.
We're doing it in a shop.
No, we're not, because that is a woman's worst day at work.
We're going to Marks and
isn't it?
Spencer's.
You need to be Marks and Spencer.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
They're very kind there. They'll be very understanding.
What size do you reckon you are?
This is what we were trying to work out.
I reckon.
We're doing like a guess your tit weight booth.
C.
No, I'm not a C.
I reckon you're a
Definitely
C.
a C.
I'm not a C.
I reckon you're a C.
I will take a B.
48C.
We've never made this sign. A 68C. Do you know what?
They're going to have to just
This
get
doesn't
bungee
even
cord
make-
to extend it around the back, aren't they?
Bungee cords and old face masks.
Have you got anything with lace? No, but I've got something that I used to tow the caravan with.
I think we've got a bit of old tarpaulin around the back.
Sandra, still got that in your shed.
Your lawnmower be right.
Yeah. We usually use it as a cover for a trampoline. Stop it rusting. That is literally the reaction that they had when I went to get a suit fitted, because I've got such bizarre measurements. The guy was like, we don't have whatever combination that is. Because You've
got such stumpy little arms and a massive, massive, wide, girthy body.
So I'm an 18.5-inch neck.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's fucking wrestlers that don't have that.
Yeah, it's like rugby, but it's the sort of...
He's built like a circus strongman in the off-season.
So I'm an 18.5-inch neck. I'm a 50-inch chest. I'm a 40-inch waist.
You are like Ricky Hatton between fights.
Get this. So 50-inch chest, 40-inch waist, 28 to 30-inch legs.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So it's like
28
to 30.
legs.
Yeah.
So right, he's saying to 30. That means 28. That means fucking
no,
28.
it depends whether or not you want that little bit of ankle showing, innit?
Right.
It's basically the
Cankle for you.
It's basically the measurements of an IKEA cabinet, isn't it?
It's a fucking phalanx over here. See, I'm a 36 inside leg and like a 36 waist as well now. So, pretty, I'm large, but a regular shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just look weird, though.
I do look weird.
It's your arms, you gangly, weird Mr. Tickle
I've
arms.
got like the opposite length of arm to you. You've got stumpy little limbs. I've got the big, gangly, flaily ones.
If we had kids, like, if that was possible.
What a horrible
Christ.
thought for a start.
I think one would look...
That's if you had kids, that's what. But all feet. That's not.
Right, there's going to be a point where this guy dies, and his children have to decide who inherits the dog costume.
Yeah. Or his housemate will die and he'll eat it.
There's no way he's got kids. There's no way that anyone loves him at all. Like, literally no one.
Love is the antidote to this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
12,000.
And this is why I'm so glad I don't have like a niche fetish or anything that I'm just really, really into regular shagging. I love it. And don't get me wrong, if you want to spice it up a little bit in a little bit way, cool, but I don't require anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't need to buy a 16 grand dog costume in order to get a boner. I can just look at some tits.
See, I'm the opposite, me. Mine's,
Right. You need equipment.
No. My fantasy is rape of long distance runners. Just dead hard work.
It's never happening. Even if you stand at the end, they're getting away from you. You could be at the end of a marathon with silver blankets, and they'd still be able to outrun you.
That's what I have to do. That's why I volunteer at the London Marathon every year.
He's holding out paper cups with rehypnol in. Don't splash it on your head, you're wasting it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
I would aim more realistic if I was you, Freddie. Maybe go for a slightly less athletic target.
What a London marathon that would be. Just a rapist at the end.
Freddie raping someone dressed as a phone box.
I'm raising money for the Teenage Children's Cancer. Shut the fuck up!
You want to go for that guy in the diving suit who takes like 5 days. That's a more realistic target for you. Oh, fucking hell.
This is going to be one of the ones that gets us in trouble, isn't it?
I hope so.
And if we're going down, I'm really glad that we're taking someone else down.
We're taking Nelson with us till they got a... Sorry, he's not got a career to ruin either. You can always tell when they've given up and joined the YouTube special crew. It's over. It's going on YouTube. I'm an internet guy now. It's not happening.
The game has changed.
Hey, do you know, I don't know if we're allowed to announce this, but I don't care either way. Do you know we're doing the roast of Count Dankula?
Oh, yeah. We're not meant to mention. We're not meant to mention this officially, but also we don't care.
What are you going to do? Cancel us?
Oh no, we won't get to go do the roast of Dankula.
That non-disclosure agreement you've signed.
Yeah. Thought you gave a shit about free speech, mate.
Yeah. Oh, cancel culture rearing its ugly head once more. So we're doing the roast of Dankula in July sometimes.
How did that come about?
I got contacted. Someone Leo Kearse and Darius Davis were already doing it, and I think they recommended me, and I said, Freddie will do it as well because he's desperate to get on anything. So,
Desperate.
Is it for telly?
No, it's for YouTube, but they've got it's. Weirdly, he has so many followers. It's like 3 million subscribers or some shit. Please, the police, arrest me for a joke. Please. It's the best thing that could happen to me.
Yeah. What could we make your dog do?
What do you mean?
My
dog's not getting involved in this shit.
Yeah, I don't mean like. I mean like. So
to make a video.
He made his dog do a little
Nazi salute.
Nazi salute. Now,
could we fake a video where he bums you?
No.
Right.
I was thinking more like...
Speak out against the Ukraine.
Be pro-Russia.
Get your dog to...
Do a little Z sign.
Your dog to piss on a license.
A picture of
Zelensky.
Yeah, I'm in.
He's quite short, Zelensky, isn't he? He's like 5'9". But everyone assumes he's bigger because it's like it's like a phenomenon about like war and stuff and leaders. You just expect them to be bigger than what they are.
Yeah, but it's usually little cunts who give a shit. Like tall people, we don't need that shit. We're above it.
What are you saying? How tall are you?
Yeah, 5'11".
I wasn't including him. I was speaking about my people.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You cunts are not welcome in this group.
No, I'm not into tall people at all. Like, I'm
Tall
not.
people are the worst people because they're...
Little people are way worse.
No, because
Way worse.
Little people are obsessed with height, but they're obsessed with women being obsessed with height. Tall people think that they've got something special going on.
Yeah,
What's
we do,
little
though.
people? What's the
Anything
top
below
level of-
6'2" is a little person to me.
You see, it's this little superiority fucking bollocks.
Yeah, stupid cunt.
5'8".
Get back to your fucking second-hand garage and flail your arms about you.
I think 5'8" and below is little for a man.
Yeah. What's Tom Cruise?
Like 5'6" or something.
Is he
5'6"?
5'6"?
Yeah, something like that. Proper tiny, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. But like, I've had so many like issues with short guys through my life, like trying to like fight me to like prove something.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't
Really?
care, mate. Yeah, loads.
Just because
I'm
they're
the tall guy.
threatened by the fact that you're...
I'm just the tall guy.
Because if you are going to take down a 6'7", it's you.
Yeah, exactly. You go for the skinny one, innit?
fucking-
Yeah.
CEX worker over here. Fucking, have you been to Games Workshop before? Fuck off your talk, cunt.
Yeah. But like, you know, there are a lot angrier people because they've been cheated by God.
Aye.
Whereas, you know, tall people like my height, we wander around receiving easy pussy wherever we go and are therefore calmed.
Easy pussy wherever
Everywhere.
we go.
Yeah.
Wherever. Yeah.
It is always the tall that get the pussy.
It is.
Yeah.
We
Like,
do all
Canapes
right.
at a wedding. You walk in, just some pussy
Sorry,
on a platter.
Have a look at Tinder profiles. Every one of them's about height. Every one of them
Really?
mentions height. Women are always like, no, if you're under 6 foot, no. And like, all I put on my Tinder profile when I had one was 6'7" professional comedian, and that worked great.
Did you put any pictures of you like next to like landmarks and stuff so that you
Yeah,
could be
here's
like...
me with Big Ben with my finger on it.
Did you like do stuff like that, like to really hammer home the?
No, I don't need to. You know, I don't need to like prove my height.
Here's me next
Once
to-
you get to like 6'7", it's like you're not lying
Are you
about it.
6'7"?
Yeah. So you're not like lying about it once you get to that point, are you? Like,
just
what does
thought,
an extra
like,
inch or not matter to
Maybe
me?
get like a selfie of you with like a pantomime cast of little
Yeah.
dwarves and stuff. Oh, he is tall, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at his little friends.
Get one of you next to Toku the dog. Yeah. Upright.
I just need to get Adam Staunton in for a photo shoot, innit?
You know, this guy cost like you spent 12.5 grand on that.
Yeah.
So it got me thinking: what is the most ridiculous purchase you've ever made?
See, I don't make a lot of daft purchases because I've always been skin, so there's not loads of them. I have spent several £100 recently on some North Korean propaganda posters. I think that counts.
What?
They're in the living room. I'll show you them later. Like, they're original hand-painted in Pyongyang propaganda posters.
For your living room?
Yeah, because I love North Korean propaganda art. It's amazing. I know it's weird, but it's just the thing I'm into.
Are you fucking insane?
Well, a bit, yeah.
That was the other thing in your Tinder profile. 6'7", loves North Korean propaganda.
Yeah. Love our dear leader.
What the? And your other half is fine with that?
Yeah.
Christ.
It's cool. It's
I
really
imagine
cool.
it looks really fucking cool.
It does. I'll show you in a bit. The proper race. So you can see them like all like hand painted and that. I love it because like that's all you're allowed to do if you're an artist in North Korea. So there's like these amazing artists
What?
who are
So,
like restricted.
Wait. So if you're an artist in North Korea,
You're painting propaganda.
you have to paint propaganda.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no other outlet, is there?
Yeah. I don't know if you know a lot about North Korea.
You can't express yourself in North Korea.
There isn't a North Korean branch of the Tate. No one's doing like an unmade bed in North Korea.
If there was, a child would get thrown off it every day.
But yeah, I think that's it. So I've got a dodgy connection on Instagram who like I've not asked questions about where he's getting this shit from, but he just messages me all the time when he's got new North Korean shit.
How did you find them?
I found him on Instagram because I was like I had like the hashtag for North Korean propaganda like say.
Why are you saying this like it's a normal thing?
I'm not saying it's a normal thing. You expressly asked what the weird thing I bought is, so I've told you a weird thing I bought.
So-
How am I the cunt
Can't
here?
expect
It's so
to
weird.
be fair to Rob, like, you can't go.
Like-
So weird the shit you were about. Well, I collect tin cans.
I just bought a loaf of bread last week.
North Korean propaganda posters.
think that's probably
from
the
a
most-
guy from Instagram
Yeah.
that supplies them. And you don't ask questions.
Yeah,
'cause
he's definitely got
obviously-
some links somewhere to like, because he's getting new shit all the time, and it's not like I think you can just go and buy. So like, yeah, so like a guy in
Jesus.
Italy sends me them over.
How much?
Like, well, each poster was about £400.
Fuck. Really?
Yeah. But like they're originals painted in North Korea. Like you can't buy them.
And they'll be worth something.
Yeah, they're worth
You
that
keep
to
them
me.
for
And like they're amazing. I love them. And as I make more money, I will spend most of it on art. I love it. I love having like just stuff around me.
Oh shit!
So,
Fuck it. Let's try and get some more Patreons so you can deck out your living room like a Korean fucking Auschwitz.
Korean Auschwitz.
Yeah. I couldn't think of any death camps in Korea.
I don't think they're called Auschwitz. If there are.
What do you think they are called?
Pyongyang.
Wow.
Pyongyang.
And that was better, was it,
Yeah,
than
it's
Korean Auschwitz? Pyongyang. Sorry, our capital city is called Pyongyang.
Something like that.
There's loads of people turning up to Pyongyang and going, "Is this the capital?"
Yeah.
No, this is where we kill Jewish dissenters.
But like, I'm just really interested in North Korea. I think it's fucking fascinating. Like, it's amazing. Like, there's a dead good documentary on the BBC, like called The Mole, about this like Danish guy who like infiltrates North Korea by pretending to be a guy who's like ordering weapons and stuff. He spends years getting into it, and he gets taken to these like underground meeting rooms below like fake factories and shit where they're like doing these deals, and they have like dancing girls come in and they get pissed while they're like selling weapons and stuff. It's fucking crazy, North Korea. I'm like proper fascinated.
You're getting really worked up about it.
I love
aren't
it,
you?
man. It's so exciting. I really want to go visit North Korea. Like, I'd love to go. Like, you can go on, like, you got to fly from China, but you can go on little
They
tours.
would look at you like you were the biggest freak that had ever walked the earth.
Yeah.
You get shitloads of photos done.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, the amount
of easy pussy.
Yeah, the amount of pussy on a plate. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're only
gonna get
giving it
this
you
one
because if they don't, they'll get shot.
I'm going to get rid of him. I'm done looking at that fucking dog.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing you spend money on?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever spent that much money on. I've got the weirdest.
Kids?
Yeah, Mark's got kids. So, yeah. Disposable income is not a thing anymore.
Do you know what I do have? I've got an original copy of the Charlie Hebdo.
Oh shit! The one that
thing,
got them
the one
killed.
that got them. Yeah.
Did you buy it before or after?
Somebody brought me it. My pal brought me it. I've got a pal that lives in France.
Right.
And he sent me it.
Right. So he
Yeah.
sent it after the shooting, I
No,
assume?
no, actually, sorry, no. It was a couple. Two of my pals were over there,
Yeah.
and they bought it just randomly while they were there, and then it happened. So I've got that in
That's
my room,
pretty cool.
like the original.
Here's the
copy
thing,
of
I don't have it anymore. I lost it in a house move. I think my ex might have nicked it. I had a copy of a book called, I think it's called like, it's not Peter Rabbit, it's something Rabbit and the Stranger Danger, and it's a book for kids about not interacting with strangers, and it has a foreword by Jimmy Savile.
What?
Yeah, and like I had that for ages. I don't know where it is now. I'm gutted, but like, yeah, the foreword was like, "Here's how you avoid." It's so creepy, man. It's so fucked because like the book is all like, "Here's some good ideas on how you avoid getting taken by strangers or whatever." And he's like, "Never go with a stranger anywhere. Go with a friend. Make sure you're with a friend." And then he signs it off, "Your friend Jimmy Savile."
Christ.
Yeah, it's so creepy. I spent
Wow.
like 50 quid on that.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I
isn't
don't
it?
really have anything like this, I'm trying to rack my brains and think. The daftest thing I bought was I bought a fur coat once.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, that is
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
daft.
yeah,
yeah. Oh, you seen
Yeah,
my
I've seen
fur
that.
coat?
Yeah.
He looked like Huggy Bear. It's like if he was an actual bear.
Do you know what it is?
And no one would ever hug him.
Do you know what it is?
Here we go. Benjamin Rabbit and the Stranger Danger. I'll get the image up for you.
I bought when I fucked my back up, I was taking amitriptyline to try and alleviate the pain, and then one day I was like, maybe I should take this in the morning as well, and I drunk on it, and it just sent me fucking loopy.
It's got his fucking picture up the top as
yeah,
well.
mate. He's all about it. Yeah.
It's mad how no one caught Savile, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, watch that documentary, and it's like, yeah, but like, happens, innit?
Do you know what really pissed me off about that documentary, right? Is because it was
They're really painting him in an unfair light, didn't they?
yeah.
Really didn't
They
mention his charity
Don't look
work.
at the good he does.
Wasn't very balanced.
Never mentioned his PB in a marathon. That's how you got the idea.
This guy's onto something.
You're like the guy that follows on from Saw, continuing his good work. What the fuck was I talking about there?
Oh, you're saying you didn't like with the Savile.
Yeah, so it was an American documentary.
Yeah.
Right, and after it got released on YouTube in Twitter, there was shitloads of Americans going, how did you not see this?
Yeah,
the guy's in plain sight. And you're kind of going, but you had Michael Jackson. Like,
Yeah.
he was exactly
He had a
the
fucking
same.
circus in his garden,
It's like-
mate.
Yeah.
He was
R. Kelly was doing
actively-
it until about 6 months
Yeah,
ago.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
You can wind it in. It's not exclusive to one society.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like, to be fair, in their defence though, at least like R. Kelly and Michael Jackson were putting out bangers, right? Jimmy Savile was
Yeah.
not really adding much to our culture.
He did build a hospital.
Yeah, but he
To
fucked
fuck
corpses
people,
in it.
Yeah, but
It's not so much a hospital, it's a leisure centre.
I would say
Jimmy's wacky world of rapes.
I would say that if you build a hospital, if you fuck one patient a year there,
He did a lot more than that.
No, but if you did,
Right.
then you're still doing more good than bad
Right, okay.
because it's a hospital that you've built that's
Yeah.
helping more people.
What if you built a really bad hospital? It's like technically is a hospital, but you're getting MRSA
It's like
and PTSD.
Ofsted requires improvement.
Yeah. It's got a 1-star hygiene rating.
No, all right. It's
Wouldn't even be able to allow sell kebabs.
It's got to be.
And the only surgery we offer are bollock enlargements. We just make balls bigger. That's all we do.
No, it's got to be at least a 3-star hospital.
Right, okay.
And then you're allowed to. In my head,
Right.
you're justified
Yeah.
in touching one a year.
Right. But that is pretty much how society has treated famous nonces forever. Being like, but, you know,
I used to
Ignition remix.
I used to do a routine about. I did it one in the run up to the Fringe, and then I dropped it for the Fringe.
Yeah, you can always tell
Really,
it's a
remember-
good bit.
Is it not going to go well
Do
at
you
the
remember when-
Edinburgh
yeah,
Arts
yeah,
Festival?
Yeah, with the chin stroking audience there.
Do you remember when Elon Musk? Remember when all the kids were trapped in the cave?
Yes, and he
Elon
called the guy a
Musk called the
pedo.
diver a pedo.
Yeah,
So I used to do a routine about how the fact that if you were a pedo,
yeah.
there's easier ways to gain
Yeah.
to do all that training as
Yeah.
a cave diver on the off chance.
Yeah,
that
just become
one
a coach
time
at Crew
you could be-
Alexandra.
And then I ended the routine with going, and also, if he did save them, surely he deserves at least one shot at one of them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, take one for the team,
yeah,
innit?
you pick the smallest of the group and go, really appreciate this.
I want to
Not the
see.
smallest.
I want to see the documentary where the diver pops in and he's like, "Guys, I'm here to save you, but I get to fuck one of you. I don't care which one.
Choose amongst
but
yourselves."
You can decide."
Yeah, drawing straws. The most tense thing ever.
The water's slowly rising.
Yeah.
TikTok.
We'll decide it with a dance-off.
In your underpants. Come on.
Twerk for me.
Yeah.
What do you think is the least amount of community good you could do where you would think it's justified bumming a kid?
The least
The
amount.
lowest amount of community good you could do
I would
where
say
you think it's okay.
Lollipop lady.
You think a lollipop lady should be allowed to shag a kid?
Deserves a...
Hey, getting up early, 2 shifts a day.
It's like the easiest job in the world being a
No,
lollipop lady.
you don't get to bum one. You get to grope one.
Just get a grope for
Once
a
a
lollipop.
year, you just get to squeeze an arse.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
What about shagging them? What you got to do for a shag?
Bin man.
Bin man. You think every bin man should be allowed to fuck one kid a year?
No, one per truck.
One per truck.
One bin man per truck.
They've got right. So is it is it like employee of the year get to their turn that year?
Employee of the rig. So whoever's the be the MVP on that particular truck that year. It's just most valuable pedo.
Wow. I'm just trying to find out how many bin men are in the UK. I can't get the information up, but I just wanted to work out how many kids were going to get bummed per year as a result of your plan.
Well, the thing is,
It would get more people into that job, right?
exactly.
You know, but like the salary is already very competitive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it good money being a bin man?
Yeah, you can. It's like 25 grand a week, and you only work a couple of days a week.
25 grand a week.
There are some. There's some
there's
here.
no way it's 25 grand
There's
a week.
some.
No, not a chance.
No,
It's
right.
25
Not
grand a week.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
a year. I've
yeah,
been playing
right.
a lot of Football Manager, mate. Sorry, like
fucking play for
No,
Celtic or something.
I meant a year. I've been playing too much Football Manager. I see salaries in only per
Fucking
week.
what about?
No, 25 grand a year is not bad though for
25
two
grand a
days
year's
a week.
all right. Aye.
There's an Express headline here, so let's take it with a massive pinch of salt. But saying that some bin men are earning 45 grand a week for a 24-hour week.
45 grand a year.
Bullshit.
For a year, whatever.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see
24
Express.
I reckon it's a shite job.
Oh
though.
yeah, fucking hard.
Like,
You got to get up really early, and like even if you don't work every day, you're working real physical work. It stinks. It's hard. You know, it's definitely a tough job.
I was briefly a delivery driver during the
Oh,
pandemic.
yeah, you fucking were, and I was so supportive.
Fucking shite job. It's fucking bollocks.
Yeah, getting cold fingers,
Were
picking
you
up
doing
nuggets.
it like delivery for a company, or were you just like
Iceland.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He got fired because he ate half the van.
Frozen,
He's there with a little prawn ring.
frozen as well. Didn't even defrost. Just push
That's the ultimate fat cunt move.
push nuggets in.
Making excuses to the customers.
Sorry, we had to substitute
Listen, I'm
your
sorry,
order.
you had no fish fingers left, so here's a $5.
Yeah, but we do have the box. So
Why is there a bite mark on the box?
yeah, it's hard fucking work because you've got to load it and unload it yourself. It takes ages.
The most physical exercise you've ever done.
They've got to be in a set specific position as well, and sometimes there's nothing fucking work. You unload the whole fucking truck, and then you knock on the door and no one's in, and it's like, you cunt, because you got to fucking.
You can't leave it.
You what? Sorry,
You can't leave it in the doorstep, can you? No.
Well, no, you can't. You can't leave it at the door. So if they've not said leave it somewhere, you can't leave it. But then you have to stick it in the truck, and then because of the way that it works on a. You're not really meant to just be going around storing stuff, so it gets in the way for the rest of the shift. Because the whole idea is that the next box out is the one for that fucking thing, and everything's done on like Palm Pilot type bullshit things. All the routes are planned and stuff, and it's Amazon-esque in that it's like you don't have time to stop at a red light.
Aye.
And if you do stop at a red light, or if there's any roadworks or anything, that's going to put everything in your shift back. And
What, it's that tight? Like.
oh yeah.
People need their
Tight.
nugs, Mark.
Yeah.
People need their fucking nugs.
Especially during the pandemic as well, when everyone was like, "Well, let's just get it delivered."
Was it good money?
No, it was dreadful.
Yeah.
It was like a tenner an hour. It was dreadful.
Yeah.
It's not the 25 grand a week that Ben men get.
Look, right, I'm saying they deserve that, right? The real heroes.
You ever thought about what you'd do if you weren't a comedian?
Yeah, like you've asked me this before.
On this podcast?
Yeah, I think you have. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
But I think I'd want to do something crafty. I was thinking about it, like I really like those programs where they get like an old junk car and then fix it up and sell it. I'd like to be one of those.
What, you want to be Exhibit?
No, I'm not putting like popcorn makers and shit in it. I mean, like, you know, just
Damn, we pimped out your ride with a jacuzzi in the back seat.
yeah, no, like, no, just like, you know, like restoring old cars, like working on stuff like that. Working with my hands is what I'd want to do, like building stuff, making things.
I'm the same. Do you know what job I've always really wanted?
Yeah.
Do you know the guys?
Comedian.
The guys that make the furniture in IKEA for the displays.
Well, like the builder.
I'd quite enjoy that.
You like building IKEA
I
furniture?
fucking love building IKEA furniture.
There is also a job you can do where you go around people's houses and build their
Is
IKEA
that?
for you. Yeah, it's a thing people do. Yeah.
What
It's
is it called? Like something Trust Rabbit?
Well, the Task Rabbit
Rabbit
is an app that facilitates it. But there are people who do that for a job. Like, they go around and just build IKEA furniture. I am totally not with you on that. IKEA furniture drives me mental. I end up, like, swearing at it too much.
I love it, man. It's like Lego.
Yeah.
Big
Like,
Lego.
There's a bit I enjoy about it, but there's always a bit that I fucking hate in the middle of it where I just get really angry at it. So I think I'd be too stressed doing that.
Do you know what? I nothing the IKEA furniture game. It's just a job to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate it like everyone hates it with a passion, because it's really logical to follow.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Some of it is this is it. If you get a good one where the instructions are clear, very soothing. I get what you mean. Just, you know, calmly building something.
Yeah.
But if the instructions just go wafty on one little bit and it fucks you, or if I build something the wrong way and I got to take it apart, I'm having a little tantrum.
That's the worst
I'm
thing.
having a little tantrum at that point.
That's the worst thing when you've just done it.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why you've done it.
Yeah.
You just
Did
didn't
it with
look
this
at
desk.
it properly. Yeah.
Right, so this desk over here, it's an L-shaped desk, and I built it the wrong way round, so the L was at the other bit, and it didn't fit together.
Lower case. Just a desk.
I actually made a P. Yeah, I had to reassemble the whole fucking thing. I was livid. But yeah, I get what you mean with that, man. Like, there's something satisfying about making stuff in it. And like, people are like way happier when they have something to show at the end of their work day, when you've like made something and you can see the event, like you see the outcome of it. When people get miserable, it's when they're in shitty like jobs in an office where
and they've got no.
and you know your job is pointless. I've had jobs before where I knew if I just did not turn up, nothing would change. You know, and I was just riding out the clock.
There's a
every day.
word for that.
Yeah.
Entfremdung.
Right.
And that is the disconnect that you feel in between the workers and the product.
That German word?
Yes. So basically...
I love it when he tries to sound intellectual.
This is really intellectual.
So I've learned a German word because I watched QI once.
So basically, the reason apparently that a lot of workers feel unhappy and stuff like that is because they can't see themselves in their work. So, for example, if you're a craftsman or something like that, you want to build a chair, you build a chair in your own image, or you can give that chair certain assignable qualities. You can make it strong or hardy or stylish or whatever.
Fat as fuck.
Yeah.
But
A beanbag.
if you're, but that's how you. Why do you keep? We make dining room furniture here, Freddy. Why do you keep making beanbags? Entfremdung. Doesn't really help.
Do they all need to be inflatable?
To be fair, we could maybe use a hammock for your bra.
Why is this one filled with chips?
Have you battered a chair? This chair comes with scraps and mushy peas.
Deep fried Chesterfield. So yeah, the whole thing is that if nowadays the way that society builds things and stuff, no one makes a chair anymore. It's you're responsible for the legs, you're responsible for the arms, you're
screwing
responsible
a bit in,
for the
aren't you?
back.
If you
Oh, really?
And it's harder to get that sense of, when you work in a big production line, it's harder to get that sense of accomplishment and achievement that you would otherwise get, which leads to unhappiness in people's jobs and things. You're welcome.
I'll just have a sound of someone
Yeah,
shoving something up their
Let's
ass.
bring
Just get
it-
us back on tone.
Bring it back down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about school shootings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I reckon I would have done one if I'd had access to guns, you know. I reckon I'm definitely
A lot
like
of school shooters are tall.
Yeah. I'm like
Better sight lines, isn't it?
yeah.
I'm like
It's the last thing you need.
I'm a one-man sniper tower.
You don't want to bring your own stool so you can get across the desk.
In other news, 37 knees were blown out in America.
Yeah, like I'm a
You bastard!
yeah.
Fucking ACL, that you prick.
Yeah, I was a bit of a smelly weirdo at school, you know. I was a mosher.
You shot
long
me.
hair, you know, a bit of a weirdo. So yeah, I could see myself doing school shooting. There's loads of people at my school I hated. I would have definitely loved shooting a few of them.
Would you
Couple
have
of
done
teachers.
one?
Yeah.
I can.
Nah, I'm sure I wouldn't. I'm too much of a puss.
You can more understand the people like that shoot up their own school.
Yeah.
When you go
When it's just going
when
to
you go
shoot
to a completely
at
other
school.
school.
Like that cunt the other day went to a primary school.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what beef have you got with
Yeah, I
primary
know, I
school?
know.
That wasn't
Yeah.
where your trauma was it? Like, I just fucking hate potato prints. Like, yeah, what, you really angry about colouring in, are you, cunt? What the fuck are you doing?
It's went back to where it all started. The sandbox.
Yeah.
It's just weird, man.
Yeah.
Why did no one stop him?
Well, what happened was the police turned up, wouldn't go in because they were like, no, he's got a gun. And then,
Yeah.
then they stopped the parents from going in. The parents were like, well, we'll fucking go in. And they were like, nah, you can't go in there. He's got a gun.
They
So
basically
just-
waited. They
They
waited.
kettled the guy with a gun inside a school with kids.
They waited till
insane.
he'd basically unarmed himself.
Yeah.
Like he'd run out of ammo.
Yeah.
And
So he dumped it all into toddlers.
either in the hope that he would shoot himself,
Yeah.
or by the time they got to him, he had nothing left to
What if
fight
he got
back with,
bored?
and then,
Look, just
yeah.
let him tire himself out.
Yeah.
What a bargaining chip that is.
mad,
You're
isn't
gonna
it?
run out of bullets sometime.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? And like,
There's
apparently,
not a Walmart in there, is there, son?
apparently this town, right?
You're not playing Call of Duty now. You're not going to open a chest up and find a stack of ammo.
Yeah, they spend 40% of their town's budget on the police as well, that town.
Wow.
40%. And that's how good their fucking police are. Like, it's fucked, innit? But at least it's only American kids, you know. It's not happening to us, is it? Fuck them. Like, can you imagine the chaos if Britain had American gun laws? Right,
Aye.
with the British level of drinking, every Wetherspoons would be like a fucking Wild West saloon, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Every weekend. The amount of like minor arguments that turn into massive fistfights here. Imagine if everyone just had guns.
But
City centres on a
Also,
Friday night.
You go into a pub or a bar that's a bit rough. There's a hierarchy in place because you know the hardest cunt is in that pub.
Yes.
You know who his mates are. You don't fuck with them. But also people are looking at you and trying to suss you out, and nobody knows each other. And that keeps the fucking peace, right? Because you go, if I'm going to fight this person, there's a good chance they might win.
Yeah.
Whereas if
you've got a leveler...
If everyone's got
suddenly
a gun,
it's on the same level of
like,
art.
Right, well, all I have to do is shoot him before he shoots me, and I've won the fucking game.
Yeah.
And so that's what fucks people.
Yeah.
There's a Doug Stanhope routine about it.
Is there?
Where he talks about how, because we've got free healthcare, that's why people are quite happy to fight outside the pubs.
Great.
Because they know, I'll get fixed. It's fine. Like,
no, it's like there is I'm sure an element of that, but it's like if America had our drinking or if we had their guns, there'd be even more of a fucking issue, you know.
I've stopped caring myself. Like,
well, you can't. Like, it's not. You know, it's.
I'm at the point now where I'm like, you know what the problem is.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to fix it, then...
But like the thing is, like, loads of Americans do. It's just that there's really powerful groups that are like, you know, like lobbying away.
Well, they don't want to fix it enough.
Yeah.
But if you've seen like that, I watched a clip today about there was a guy that stood up at this kind of press conference where like Ted Cruz was there, and they were all talking about the thoughts and prayers and all this kind of shit. And the guy stands up and he was like, "You know exactly what you need to do." And it's like that. It's like seeing characters from the Dukes of Hazzard. There's cunts with actual cowboy hats, like officials with fucking cowboy hats.
I know, and these are the ones in charge.
Yeah, exactly. You're like going, this is unbelievable. This will never change because
they can't. It's too bedded in, and they've got like it's because it's too polarized, and they're just like, you know, the government. They're like, we need them to protect against the government. You know, the government's got fucking drones.
Yeah,
I know. I don't care what fucking rifle you've got.
No.
The government is going to win. You know, like
that'll be a hell of a school shooting when somebody sends a drone in.
That'll end up fucking happening, man.
Pinpoint, like just specific kids.
Yeah. It'll be some jarhead guy.
It'll be that fucking police force as well, just with a big net.
It'll end up like Catch the Pigeon.
Motley, you snickering hound. When school shootings are here, you're never around.
But like, you know, it feels like from the outside, it feels like, right, if you're going to have guns, right, how about you all have muskets, right? Everyone can have guns, but it takes a minute between shots. With these like AR-15s, they're like bam, 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 just killing loads of people. Just slow down. Bolt action rifles if you need them for hunting.
I'd be happy with a shotgun. Yeah, because you
can really fuck some toddlers up with one of those. Bang! Head blows up. Missed.
It'd be like kicking a sandcastle, wouldn't it?
To be fair, if I was going to shoot a toddler, that is the way I'd like to do it.
What, with a
shotgun? Yeah.
Do you know what?
Maximum damage.
If you got one and threw it up into the air and shotgun in it, it'd be like, you know, when Triple H enters the ring.
Fucking hell.
I'd do it proper sniper style.
Oh yeah,
like
just on the roof
from miles away.
Yeah.
Do you know what? People used to think I was weird because of this. So, and I imagine you're going to as well.
Yeah.
So right, you know when you're trying to get to sleep at night, what do you think about?
As little as possible.
No, but you don't try and go, I'm not thinking about anything, do you? Do you not put your brain into like a little scenario?
You got to bear in mind, by the time I go to sleep, I am so stoned.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you not like have like a little, you know, scoring the winning goal that helps Scotland qualify for the Nations League Cup or something like that?
I love that even in his fantasy, he only gets to qualify.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to win. He's realistic. We're at a major finals, boys.
Go in to show up and not score. Come on.
Take that, Lithuania.
So what's your thing that makes you fall asleep? You don't just stop thinking.
I don't have like a set routine every day where I like, you know, I literally don't have this.
So mine used to be pretending to be a sniper.
Yeah, that's some serial killer stuff. Freddy is definitely a sociopath.
So
You've got to bear this in mind.
like go to sleep, and my thing that gets me to sleep is pretending to be a sniper.
Who are you shooting?
Just anyone.
Just anyone?
Yeah.
To be fair, I have had
women, children, just
I used to, like, when I lived in a very busy student area, I used to, like, if they were keeping me awake at night, I would have fantasies about leaning out my window with a crossbow. And I'd just imagine what would go through, shooting them through the head.
Well, there you go.
But they were specifically annoying me at the time. It wasn't just like a random fantasy. It was like, I'd love to shoot a load of people.
So every night before, if you can't sleep...
How many do you normally kill before you go to sleep?
It's like, when you put it like that, it is like counting sheep, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
corpses.
I'd probably say 4 or 5, and I'm off.
Right.
Yeah,
Have you ever considered having a wank? Because
it's difficult to find under his gut.
pretending to be a sniper is easier than finding your own cock.
I already have a wank. Like if I need to.
So he needs this afterwards. This is what gets him going for the wank, innit? Who are you killing then? Like, are you an equal opportunities killer? Do you kill people of different ethnicities? Do you kill people? Do you ever kill gay people, women?
Now that you've mentioned it, definitely women.
I'd imagine almost exclusively.
No, men as well.
Slut.
In terms of gay, I don't really know their histories.
Right, sure, you're not checking.
Yeah, they're not like bumming
No one
each other.
flouncing down the road.
Trying to shoot the cock off. Is it in yet? It's gone.
All right, gay pride. Let's go.
But now that you mentioned it, always white. Never thought about that.
Are you just scared that your fantasies will turn into? You don't want to go down that road of just
No, I just never thought about it before until.
Pretty racist. Pretty racist that you're not including black people in your fantasies. Actually, I think it's pretty racist.
Well, no BAME. Full stop.
All right.
Do you ever kill celebrities?
What? Sorry.
Any Jewish?
Don't know.
Right, okay. Any celebrities?
Any celebrities?
No, it's always sort of faceless, sort of.
Faceless.
Well,
fucking hard afterwards.
Yeah, no, it's always like just like almost like shadows of sort of people.
You did a little hourglass curve.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, just the women in James Bond titles. Like
swinging on a trapeze.
Yeah, that was just, and I know it's weird, but
weird.
It gets me to sleep like that.
That's so fucked up, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is it? It doesn't do it. No one.
Because no one else has that.
Yeah.
That's why it's fucked up. No one else does that.
You are a sociopath. Like, the thing that calms you is the idea of mass murder.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I think the thing that calms me is having a disconnect from it, and yet also very much being in the moment and being able to decide life or death.
Wow.
Are you there? Like, are you already set up?
Oh, I'm
setting up. You're not like you're not putting the gun together.
Do you know
what?
Oh no! As if he's putting that much effort in. So someone else has set it up for him.
Sometimes
he's got a lift up to the top of the tower.
A helicopter's lowered him.
What? Like when they're transporting rhinos across the Serengeti. He's just like strapped to the bottom of it, sedated.
Got Noel Edmonds and a dead kid in the driving seat. Do you know what I've thought sometimes is like a nightclub coming out and like just pew, pew,
wow.
pew, pew, pew.
Wow. You need to play Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64.
Conker's what?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Do you ever play this computer game? It's an all-time classic computer game.
Conker's
Bad Fur Day. And it was like GoldenEye, but with like squirrels. And it was dead funny. It was brilliant. One of the modes of a multiplayer game was called Immigrants. And what you would do, two of you were one of you was a sniper, one of you had a machine gun, and the other two playing would try and run up a beach.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
It was fucking great.
That's where Pretty Patel got the fucking policy from.
Yeah, if you win, they go to Rwanda. But yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day is an all-time classic on the 64, mate. One of the best games ever. Loved it.
Let us know in the comments what you think about when you go to sleep at night.
It's mass murder.
I can't believe that people just switched off. I can't believe that. Especially you, fucking Captain ADHD. That's the last thing that you fucking do.
But if he's stoned, then that's your mind's gone anyway.
To be fair, I never used to need it when I was high. I just fucking.
This is what I do, mate. I've got a strategy.
I miss the sleep from being high.
So good, man.
Oh, mate.
Like, I sleep 8 hours solid every night, just like boof, gone. It's fucking great.
Yeah. I'm not really a good sleeper. I used to be. Not anymore.
Well, now you got your apnea mask on.
Well, no, I've not got my mask. I do have sleep apnea.
He's been prescribed a mask, but he won't wear it.
Yeah, I've been prescribed.
He's going to die in his sleep.
I've been prescribed ever since I was 18, and I was fine. I've never worn it, so I'm fine now.
Is that the
I didn't
thing?
know you were 18 when you got the fat cunt mask. That must be some sort of record. For the youngest apnea mask.
Well, I actually set a record on it because they measure you. So you got to take a thing home, and it measures how many apneas you have per hour.
In order to get his weight, that's take him to the vets. One of the ones in the countryside, you know.
So they were koalas. Stick them in a basket and then just subtract the basket.
I was waiting for an appointment and someone was birthing a cow. Yeah.
He went the wrong way for a second. He got artificially inseminated.
It's weird being in a fucking waiting room full of cow shit and straw. So yeah, it measures how many apneas you have an hour,
right.
And an apnea is a thing when you're
a fat cunt noise.
Basically, what it is your body
being crushed under its own weight.
Yeah, it stops
trying to kill itself.
Yeah.
Well, no,
it's just embarrassment.
If you listen carefully, it's just that going, fuck this.
It's not actually his tonsil flapping, it's his tits. Just blows on the blood.
It's your airwaves being crushed, and your body goes, oh shit, there's no air, and so it sort of kicks you back into that's a thing.
Well, this is why you're not sleeping great.
So yeah, well,
do you get a tank?
Like
a tank of air with a mask?
No, I was meant to have a machine for for life, but nah, fuck that shit.
Full on Darth Vader.
So, you'd love me to be Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Just so you could hear I am your father one more time. You see, I let him have loads of little fat cunt things, then I just have one sniper in the chamber.
Freddy's going to fall asleep in a minute now.
So anyway, measured how many apneas, and they sat me down and they said, okay, so you're measuring in 100 apneas an hour.
Fucking hell.
And I said, is that good or bad?
What do you mean, is it good or bad?
And
what the fuck? That's
more than one a minute.
And
more than one a minute. It's nearly two a minute.
And he said, and I quote, the machine only registers up to 100.
So you're probably having more.
You must be like Scatman John while you're sleeping. I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's unbelievable.
Fuck, you know. Freddy the sleeping beatbox. Sounds like dubstep.
One time I had a lie in, I woke up and I came third in Britain's Got Talent. So I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be,
right?
Because I used to smoke, and that exacerbates the shit out of it.
Yeah, like you were literally the most unhealthy man on the planet for a while.
No, I wasn't.
So when you would smoke, it would be more than 100 an hour.
No, so that was
a Scottish man is blown away by your lack of health. That should really worry you. That should really worry you. They've got a life expectancy of about 48, and he's worried about you.
So yeah,
lower life expectancy than an American school right now.
I know that I still have, sleep apnea and stuff, but it's not as bad as it was because I've stopped smoking, made healthier choices. Can I have a can?
Right. You want one?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right.
The healthier choices have ended, apparently.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get back up to 100, eh?
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
How many apneas are on at the moment then? Have you measured recently?
I've not, but now that I have this funky smartwatch,
do you wear it while you're sleeping?
Yes.
Okay.
What does that do then?
Measures your sleep.
So that measures your sleep?
Yeah. So I can show you. This is how bad my sleep is. So I can show you here. Last night, it's showing that I had 3 hours and 22
fucking hell
sleep.
Of good quality sleep?
No, of sleep.
Of any sleep?
Of any sleep. And you'll see as well that I did not hit deep sleep.
Fucking hell,
at
man.
any point.
Jesus.
Yeah.
At what point will you have a salad and a jog?
Honestly,
what will it take?
Probably a heart attack, I'd say. Like legit.
That's coming down the line.
Like if I did
fingers crossed.
Like when you see when you gig with Emmanuel Sanubi, and you're like, fucking hell, he had a heart attack and now he's really fucking careful about what he puts into his body. Yeah. I always think,
Wow. See, in my head, when I was like a mad pisshead, I was always like, in my 30s, I'll sort myself out, right? But I didn't put like I'll wait till I die to do that.
Yeah.
I just did it. I just sorted myself out, you know.
Yeah.
Just, you know, have a jog.
Yeah.
Have a little jog.
There is a history of heart attacks in my family as well.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered by it, you know.
You're not bothered by potentially dying of a heart attack?
No,
Okay.
not really.
Yeah.
Because no one will miss you.
But who'll make the beanbags?
He's going to get his coffin dragged into the hole.
I've already
put it on a
said.
little trolley.
I've already said.
I know he's gonna put in his will that I'm gonna be his sole pallbearer.
never-
So I had to do it by
And there's-
myself.
And there's
I've
no.
never seen a funeral with 58 coffin bearers before.
That's like a millipede, that. No, you're going to be the only pallbearer, and there's going to be no coffin. He's going to have to piggyback me.
I'll just leave you where you are.
No.
I'll just leave you to rot.
And I'm going to be naked,
Right.
and my dick's just going to be prodded into your back.
Well, justice in life. Fucking hell. All right, well, I guess fair enough. You know, I'm going to have to find a backup for the podcast for when he inevitably carks it. Patreon! It's a website where you can give us money in return for more content. I'm just in a little jingle.
Okay.
Do you like it?
No.
Okay.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Because
you proper looked at me like, if I had just pulled down my trousers and pants and shat on the floor, you would have been like, all right, that's on brand.
if I have criticisms, it's that the melody was all over the place.
Sure, I was just going for a bit of a scatty jazz rhythm.
Skibbity-bop-bop-bop-bop.
Yeah, I was going for a bit of Patreon, give us some money, you cunts.
£3 a month for extra content. Shibbity-bop-bop-bop-bop.
You can get our live shows, £3. You can get access to the dark room on our Discord where we put all the gross videos.
Oh my God.
£3.
Who's that that's just come in?
Who?
Oh my God! It appears to be a terrorist with a gun. Sorry, we're
no.
we're role playing as though we're in a Paris jazz club.
Might have been the Eagles of Death Metal. That's what I'm being. We're just going to draw some cartoons. Leave us alone. This is meant to be an advert for our Patreon.
Yeah, patreon.com/Charlie Hebdo.
Don't tell them that. It's funny, but tell them the right address.
Patreon.
Like, we're trying to make some money here, Freddy.
www.patreon.com/DeadmenTalkPod.
You didn't need to do the www. You're going to do https:// Deadmen. It's patreon.com/DeadmenTalkPod.
And for that, £3 a month, you get loads of extra stuff. Extra episode every week. You get
You can't, after that, you've run out of shit after one thing. We've got my punishment set, live shows.
very much this podcast in a nutshell, wasn't it?
Live shows, you get them. We're going to put all the footage of them up.
Yeah.
You can watch
Your
them.
punishment set.
Yeah.
You get access to the Discord and all the videos.
When we
discounts on merch.
When we
all
start
the shit.
selling it.
Loads of stuff, basically. £3 a month. It's less than £1 a week, and for that, you get to actually support the podcast in a way that will help us grow. So thank you.
Yeah. So, you know, give us some money, you fucking pricks.
Time to see some videos.
Is that your segue?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try give you a heart attack, shall we? Let's see if we can find one that'll fucking do it. So
before we start with this,
yeah.
Is there anything, Mark, that you're a bit queasy over? Is there anything,
you
don't
want to
like?
you want us to not show you?
Nah, I'm fine.
So there's there's nothing at all.
This is that's a smart man who definitely has something but doesn't want to tell us.
Yeah, because this is the I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
afraid of? What don't you want in the jungle?
Yeah.
Oh, guess what the first task
because I don't
is?
have any of that. Like, what was it Hutchison had? Like,
Mashed potato.
yeah, fuck no, I don't have any. No, I don't
He's
have
just a
anything
spanner.
stupid like that.
No.
Yeah. Have you seen should we start off with a couple of classics and then I've got loads of new ones?
Yeah.
We're going to start off with a couple of the classics. Like, we should probably introduce you to Naked Martin first, shouldn't we?
Naked Martin. What's he up to these days?
Well, shall I have a little look on Naked Martin's Twitter and see what he's been doing?
Is this the one of him fraying cum?
We'll see if that one's been posted.
So he put a tweet up the other day, Naked Martin.
Do you know who Naked Martin is,
No.
by the way? Right, he is a friend of the show, right? He is a man who, as his name suggests, enjoys nudity and also has some quite niche tastes, I think it's fair to say.
Between £30 and £100, you can get him to do anything with piss or shit or
when
cum.
we say anything.
Right. He put a tweet out that made me howl the other day. He literally put, Sorry, guys, the come in a frying pan video is going to be a little
I
bit
saw
late.
that, yeah.
And then he went, been at a family wedding this week. It's like, God, Marty, come on, mate, you've got to decide what's important.
Here we go. I've got the fried cum. I found the fried cum.
Have you?
Yeah. Here we go.
Does he eat? Please tell me he eats
Well, look, if I know Martin, he's not a man who's short of commitment. I think that's fair to say. Here we go.
Frying my cum in a frying pan.
Yeah. I wonder what cum goes like when it's fried. I am curious.
What about this?
Yeah. Here we go.
God, never have a full English at his house.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There it is. I always enjoy his gentle, heavy breathing, you know. There we go, right in the pan.
It's a fair amount of cum for a man that age.
I know, he's in good nick,
Yeah.
is Martin, definitely. Like, so here we go, getting it on. Do you not want to put a bit of oil in the pan first? Or do you oil the cum and then put that in the pan?
Depends how oily a cum is. It's
I wonder how he's going to cook it. I'd want it probably medium rare.
al dente.
Well, what you'd want is if you properly oiled that pan, you could get it so that the cum would kind of cook evenly on both sides.
Exactly,
You'd be able to flip it.
Here we go. Right, there we go. He's giving it a good fry. Wonder what's going. Like, I am curious. I've never heated my
He's
own.
got
cum
loads of
personally.
fucking fry light in the corner as well.
Yeah, he has. Well, no, to be fair, maybe the pan has been pre-greased.
Oh God, there's something horrible.
So he's putting it all
about that.
together now.
Yeah, put it into one little
Yeah.
cumlet.
There's something horrible about this that I don't.
There's
like
something
at all.
horrible about this. What do you think it might be? Sorry, you saying there's something horrible about this fried cum? You weirdo. There we go. It looks like egg whites.
It does.
Doesn't it? The
See
way
that?
it's cooking.
Yeah.
It's got a very. I suppose it's quite similar, isn't it? Like, you know, it's sort of like texture, contents. Here we go. I wonder what it's going to put it on.
I don't know.
That's what I'm excited for.
I don't know if it's going to solidify or not.
I know. I wonder if it's going to crisp up.
Yeah.
You'd think so. It's got a lot of protein.
No, not with how he's done it. Looks like it's on. It looks like
I think
it's.
he probably wants to turn that pan down. I think it's a little hot. Well, I think he's going to burn the edges.
Well, the thing is he's put it on quite a.
See, it's no.
I don't think he's heated the pan. I think if the pan was hot,
yeah,
beforehand,
then
you
he
get
might
the crisp.
sear it.
This is This is why you need to put steak in a hot pan so it'll sear
Oh,
both
there we go. He's
sides.
having a little nibble.
God, Martin.
There we go. Nom.
Tastes like popcorn.
Tastes like popcorn.
What the fuck is he on about? It tastes like popcorn.
Well, you don't know. It might taste like popcorn. Of all the people I know, he knows what it's going to taste like, innit? So there's Naked Martin. Fun guy. I love Naked Martin. What I like about Martin is he does everything he does with a real sense of like joie de vivre.
Yeah.
He really he loves what he does.
No, he does.
Like, you know, we're hoping to interview him because he seems like a fucking ace dude. He's just got, you know.
Where's he from?
He's from down south somewhere, isn't he?
Basingstoke.
Somewhere around there, yeah. So we're going to go, hopefully we're going to go down and interview him.
Yeah, we tried to get him up to one of the live shows, but
he was
quote,
busy,
unquote,
unfortunately.
Felt a bit funny about staying in a hotel.
Yeah.
Literally why he wouldn't come.
Yeah.
There's no frying pans. How's he going to eat?
You don't expect me to eat my cum without it being cut like an animal.
Right, now, what I've done here, I've forgotten to label all the new videos, so I don't really know what's coming.
That's fine.
So we're just going to have to deal with them as they come. So let's get into some stronger stuff, shall we?
No.
Let's start off with... Oh, here we go. Right. What do you think that might be? Should we just have a little pause here? What do you think's coming?
It's a bumhole, that, isn't it?
So Freddy's going bumhole.
I don't think it is. I think it's somebody's hand.
Yeah,
And
that's...
they're holding something.
What do you think they might be holding?
Is that the end of a cock?
A.
No, it's the end of a cock. Now that so there's Jesus, it's gonna be something coming out of a cock. It's a marble.
Whole cream egg.
How do you eat yours?
Isn't that amazing? How baggy has your foreskin got to be to get a whole cream egg down here?
Good job they've got smaller, innit?
That's it. You couldn't have done it without shrinkflation, could you? People complain, but it's got its uses. I just thought that was a nice,
Jesus.
fun one. 'Cause
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to be something horrific.
Yeah.
And then it's actually just a big cream egg.
Just something for the whole family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A fun little Easter treat. Right. Do you want to? Right. Next up, I've got a little feat of engineering. Right. This one is genuinely incredible. This machine. Right. So.
What the fucking Jesus?
Wait.
So,
Do you know what? I find that quite sexy.
this is the problem. Every time there's one like this, Freddie's like, yeah, I'm into this.
It looks like a Matrix X-Men crossover.
So the guy looks
This
like
is-
Dr. Robotnik.
This is what the Daleks are going to be like now there's a black Doctor Who.
Well, yeah, it's a guy. I think he's disabled because he's in an electric wheelchair.
Yeah.
Right, riding around with a woman strapped upside down to it.
Either that or he's spacking up.
Yeah, it's not okay if he's not. And she is tied upside down with a big dildo going in and out of her arse as he spins it round.
He's
He's really whipping around as well. I really like the touch of the little flag.
The flag, yeah.
The flag's a really nice effort, so you can really see the movement.
Yeah. Wow.
I find that quite sexy.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate the.
There's a lot of good engineering in.
I actually appreciate the bondage work as well in that.
This is another 13 grand guy. This is a guy who's
Looks
spent
like
a lot of money.
Look at his face.
I know.
He is having the day of his life.
He does look like an evil supervillain,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
totally. 100%.
Looks like a forklift as well.
Yeah, it does a bit, like the bit that they've got off it.
Well now,
Try and
Batman.
pick up a
How will you feel now your lovely fiancée is being ridden upside down by my butt plug machine? Ready to unmask yourself now, Batman?
Yeah, that's actually the next scene. He picks up a pallet of fucking cans of Coke.
Oh, God.
Right, I'll show you one now where we've had videos on this various theme before. I think this might be a PB, right? I think this might be a genuine record for the pod
Okay.
of most distance covered.
Whoa.
Jesus. Wow.
Whoa, that's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that don't know, just pause it. This is a woman on what looks like a baby changing table, and she's sort of bent over and knelt down, and shit is cascading.
It is so projectile as well. Like, I don't know if I've ever shit with this sort of force.
Why she put her license plate in the top bottom left corner?
I think that might have been edited in. Yeah, I hope that isn't actually her car.
She's done really well with that.
Look at the spray.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. It's genuinely impressive, isn't it? Do you reckon she's, like, in hospital or something? I hope she is. Like, I hope she's somewhere where she's getting looked after.
There's just a nurse with a sick sense of humour going, do it again.
Let's go swimming.
Oh!
Jesus. Oh my fucking God.
Do you want to describe what you're seeing, Mark?
Shit, there's a guy getting, like, literally fished by his ball. Fucking hell, man.
I look like she's walking down the side of the pool like it's a canal barge.
This is what I imagine the security footage of Barrymore's party was like.
It's wild, isn't it? It's tied on so tight. Like, that is not okay. Look at it. Look at the colour it's gone. It's gonna fall off. It looks like a sheep's tail.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Oh my God. The fact she's dunking him down as well.
Like pulling him out from underwater.
Oh my God.
But like the mad thing is, this is the best day of his life.
Yeah, I know.
He's
He's
having a
paid for
fucking
this.
cracking time. Oh, he's
yeah.
paid a lot for this.
Imagine-
This isn't the basic package.
Imagine
He's had to hire a swimming pool for a
I was gonna
start.
say,
You can't go
imagine-
if he goes to a fun session.
Imagine going to the leisure centre, just doing a few laps in the fast lane and being like, the only way that this will be better is if a woman had my fucking bollocks on a string.
Mate, what you don't see off camera is there's a full over 80s aquarobics class waiting to get in. They're all stood by the
This is
door.
how they used to baptise people in biblical times.
They're still doing the Catholic Church. It's fucking
Do you know
wild,
what? I
isn't it?
always think as well, I wonder what her day at work's been like.
Well, this is her day. This is her day at work. She's making a good living today.
Do you know what? To be fair though, for her, this is a great day because she doesn't have to do fuck all. She's
Exactly.
She's not getting ploughed by old man dick.
Exactly. I've spoken to like sex workers before who've done, bondage shit
Yeah.
for guys, and they're like, it's the fucking best when they've got something dead weird that they're into, because it just means you've got to spend the day sitting on balloons or like just hitting them with something, making a cake, and that's what they're into. So it's a dead easy day for them. All she's got to do is drag him about out a bit, slap him on the bollocks with a stick. Lovely.
Wait,
How do you...
Wait. Sitting on balloons and making a cake.
Yeah.
It's every child's birthday party is a
Where do you think
orgasm waiting to happen.
Where do you think these traumas come from, mate?
Jesus.
Like, when you get into this because
Yeah.
of some fuck shit when you were a kid, wasn't it?
But how do you find out you're into that? I mean,
Look, this is a process
that
of elimination.
Specifically,
This
that
is this is not his first day
Aye.
trying out his. He's not exploring this for the first time.
because there's a drowning thing,
Yeah.
and then there's a
Ball
pain
torture.
thing. Aye,
Yeah, so he'll have started off with one or the other, I imagine, and then gradually pieced it together and gone more and more. And like, you know what it's like? Like I'm very careful with like porn on the internet because you can get sucked in, and before you know it, you've gone too far west, and you can only come with a gerbil up your ass.
Yeah.
And like, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it pretty vanilla because I don't want to go down too many.
I know.
like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't need that in my life. I don't
Yeah.
need to find out that this is what I'm into.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do all sorts of fucking weird shit, mate.
I know.
Yeah. It's a nice pool as well.
It is quite nice, isn't it?
Tiling's excellent.
It looks like a little hotel or something.
It does,
doesn't
aye,
Yeah,
aye.
like a little boutique
Yeah.
hotel. Like, it looks lovely. Like a lovely little holiday. It's when she wobbles it like that, it looks rough. I mean, he's got to have a safe word, hasn't he? But you can't say a safe word if you're underwater. Avocado. A girl stopped seeing me once because I kept using she came up with a safe word and I kept using it when she was being annoying.
Really? That's dead funny. What was the safe word? Do you
It was
remember?
like, I think it was avocado, and like,
How middle class
I know.
are the women you fuck?
mate, I love a middle class baby.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, she'd just be like avocado. And she'd be like, that's not how it works. I was like, well, it is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Why? What was your thing? What was she into?
Oh, all sorts, mate. She was fucking wild. Great girl. Liked her a lot. She was autistic, but the thing she was autistic about was shagging. So it wasn't like trained. She was into dicks in the same way. It was fucking brilliant.
That sounds horrific.
fucking
that
great.
sounds fucking.
Counting dicks.
Line them all up.
But no, she was just like dead into shagging.
Yeah.
She was like really like obsessed with it. It was
Wow.
Couldn't come on an odd number of fucking pumps.
Yeah, she was fantastic. So
Yeah. When she came, she was
big fan
hitting
of her.
herself like dusting off bit at
She
the
wasn't that
fucking
kind of
blackjack
autistic.
table.
She wasn't like, it's a spectrum. She was fairly high, she was fairly like, she wasn't like she was verbal. She wasn't like, at that level.
Really?
Was she autistic or was she just love cock?
No, but I think a bit of both.
Yeah.
She definitely was
I mean,
autistic.
it sounds great, but it's probably hard work trying to fuck someone when they're wearing a big fucking foam headphones and a crash helmet and mittens.
do you want to see? Do you want to see the bad one?
Try to fuck Lewis Hamilton.
Looks like Schumacher before the crash. Fucks like Schumacher after the crash.
Awful. Do you want to see something extra special right now?
It's not this girl you used to fuck, is it?
No, it's very much not.
So this is one of the worst, is it?
This one just made me sad.
Oh no.
Mark, look at the screen. Look at the screen. Here we go. Freddie, you watch as well.
Oh wow.
Jesus. What the
Oh my lord.
fucking hell?
It looks like fucking Alien's mouth.
Yeah.
Is that just somebody's rotten?
Yeah, it's almost necrotic dick. Yeah, like it's got maggots in it. Like this is worse than the
Yeah.
maggot. See, we've got another maggoty one, right? But this one is far worse, right? Because the other maggoty one.
I think you'll love the other maggoty one. Oh wow,
Yeah. So the other maggoty one.
looks like someone's tried
It's
to use
just-
cavity wall insulation on
Oh no. Jesus fucking Christ.
Look at the big one in the middle.
Oh.
Which one do you think's worse?
That second one by far. That
Wow,
is
worse than the rotten
Oh,
one.
fucking easily. Oh my god, that is Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, man. There's fucking toys that my kids have got that are like that, where if you squeeze them, all these weird things come out. Oh, Jesus, man. Look at the fucking big one crawling over the neck, like the alpha of the... Oh, my God, man.
Special, this one, isn't it? If you need the bucket, by the way, we do have a branded sick bucket that, you know, is available at all times.
That is incredible.
Isn't it? Isn't it just? Do you like DIY? Hang that in the fucking Louvre. Do you like DIY, Mark?
I do like
Do you
DIY.
like a bit of DIY?
I imagine I won't after this.
That's amazing.
That's my favourite picture of anyone ever. That is my favourite. They're all great, these.
Right. We've got a fun little video of... do you remember Handy Andy?
Yeah.
It's not him.
There
we go.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no.
Straight up the shaft, that one.
Jesus. It looks like it's happening in a nightclub.
Yeah, well, like, this is an event, clearly, that
Right.
people are coming to. Because this isn't the first thing that's happened to his dick, if you have a little look around
No,
there.
it's not, yeah.
You know, we're coming in late to this party. There's already been some stuff happening.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, which do you reckon is worse? The drill or... This one's just a hand tool.
I think she's so...
fucking laughing her arse off.
She's so fit.
I know, she is.
Oh, you're done.
Like, I'd probably let her have a go with that.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Yeah, that's instant.
He's been done in, aye.
Yeah, that is instant. Can you imagine what that's going to look like in like 3 days?
Wow.
Yeah. It's something, isn't it? It's really something. Right, I might maybe grab the bucket before this one. Can you just pass Mark the bucket? I'll just show you. I'll show you another classic.
Here you go, Matt.
Do you like egg and soldiers?
Oh, this is a
I
tough
don't, but...
You don't? All right.
No,
well,
no.
How about smeg and soldiers?
I love watching his face.
The best, isn't it?
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really got to work herself up for it as well.
Oh, God. This is a fucking guy. Oh, amazing, man.
It's fair to say she is a trooper.
Oh, God.
Wait till you see it. Right, hold on. There's a real good bit. This one gets me no matter.
God, you can smell it from here. Like it's
It's like you can just feel this one, can't you?
So you said as well, you said that you had one that you said before this, you said to me, this is maybe the worst one we've ever had.
The rotten
sent
dick.
in.
That was me.
That was
the one that upset me the most. Yeah, the rotten
That was
dick
too
was
bad, that.
Okay. You didn't think that was too bad?
I wasn't too fussed.
All right. Have we seen this one? What's this one? I don't know what this is. Oh, here we go.
What's this? A penis. Oh, a pen inside the penis. He's not going to give an autograph with that, is he? Pencil. Why would you do... Oh, imagine if he draws like a really nice, like...
It'd be great, wouldn't it? He does like a photorealistic portrait.
if you give enough cocks pens, eventually they'll write the entire works of Shakespeare.
It's like Bob Ross. Gonna put a happy little bush right there with my bell.
He's writing someone's name. I assume this is the name of someone he wants to shag. What does it say?
I mean, how could she say no after this?
I mean, come on. That is a hell of a proposition.
Yeah. Your
Still going.
This isn't that impressive, though.
Your fanny reminds me of a pencil
Sorry, you
case.
think this isn't that impressive?
No.
Do you think you could do this?
No, I couldn't do it. I would never do it. But the sticking the pencil up the dick is impressive.
Sure.
But writing with it, you've
I think
already
it's a bit
got
impressive. You got to wiggle it about.
Nah.
No, but the thing... So what would be impressive is if he was doing this hands-free.
And also,
Sure.
aye, exactly. And look, it's...
Oh, it says Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
He's written on Christmas paper.
So Christmas note paper.
Oh God.
This is insane.
Look at the website. Vetsfirst.org.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's have a little. I'm going to Google that website. See who's giving him this free pad. Vets.
It's not the advertising they want, is it?
Vetsfirst.org.
I tell you what, John. If we put the website at the bottom, people might want to get in touch. Nope.
Vets. Are you sure it's not Vets Fist? Hey.
I don't think that's how you spell Nicki Minaj either, is it? N-I-K-I.
It's K-I. It's C-K.
I think there's two.
CK.
I think there might. No. I think there might be two Ks. I think. But anyway, Vets First. Oh Christ! Vets First. It's a program of the United Spinal Association. It's continuing to help veterans. Oh, it's vets. It's veterans.
I thought it was animals,
I
but
did
no,
too,
it's
veterans.
Fucking, oh,
it's a veteran spinal charity.
Tell you
this has
what,
added a whole new dimension
Yeah,
to
so
it.
this
now.
guy's got scoliosis and he's doing this.
tell you what, how many Afghanistani children do you have to murder to fucking have this as a fetish?
To be fair, now it's impressive. The fact that he's doing that with his only hand he's got left.
Holy shit.
I'll just play a little fun new one. This one's actually this one's not like super mean. We'll just say a nice little fun new one now. Here we go.
It's going to be awful now.
No, I'm genuinely not doing that.
This
actually.
is somebody walking on a building site.
Yeah, this is just a little warning about if there is scaffolding outside your house.
Following someone, he's following him.
Yeah,
He's just having a little walk.
yeah. Tense.
I'm just walking.
Oh, just walking. Here we go. Just get down this plank. Here we go.
Why the fuck is it zoomed in so much? Oh! Is that a fella using a flashlight?
So it's a guy who was fallen asleep with a flashlight on his dick, and builders have come set up outside his house.
Do you know what, as well? Is
What a fucking wake up that'd be!
Oh my God!
the thing that annoys me most about this is that he's hairless and he's got fucking highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's completely smooth everywhere. Like,
To the point where I thought it was a woman for half a second because it's so smooth.
hey, it could be, guys, it could be. But that is the best day on the job for those builders, isn't it?
God.
What a fucking time you're having.
I was genuinely tense there.
I know.
See when they're walking along,
I know, you feel
with
like
a
they're
point
gonna
of view,
fall or
and I was
something.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh God, a cunt's gonna fall on a spike or
That's
something."
what
but
this podcast does to you.
Yeah.
You can't enjoy anything
No.
anymore.
You got to bear in mind what it's like for me when I open the WhatsApp. Because I have no idea. And sometimes they are so horrific that I'm like, well, we can't even show that.
Yeah, do you remember the dead rat one?
We don't talk about the dead rat.
Yeah, we don't talk about the dead
I
rat.
got sent
but we got shown a man fucking a dead rat.
Yeah, no, I remember it.
I got sent another one that's definitely illegal. Do you want to see it?
Just briefly, what is it?
All right, I won't show it, actually. I have deleted it. It's a man and a woman like shagging, but he's getting a blozzer at the time. He's like shagging
What's
her mouth.
a blozzer?
A blowy.
All right,
He's
a
like
blozzer.
He's like shagging her mouth, right? Anyway,
What? You don't know that?
I've never heard of the term blozzer before.
pretty common.
Aye.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it before.
Well, that's you being lame.
Sounds horrible.
Get on the streets.
Because you've never heard one.
Sorry, I apologise. I didn't know it was called a blozzer. Your mum
Anyway.
just calls it £5, please.
Anyway, this is happening.
She doesn't say please.
No.
She doesn't even say anything. She shakes a metal tin, and we all just know because the prices are on the wall. There's no
He
conversation.
just points at the clock and goes,
There's no.
It zooms
It's like clocking out time at the call centre.
right, you 60, out.
She's got one of those. She's got one of those ticketing things that they use at delis.
Anyway, this zooms out from the POV point of view of this guy getting a blowjob, and there is a dog licking the woman's fanny.
Why is that? Why is that?
It's bestiality, innit? It's super illegal.
I mean, we have shown several times the.
Oh no, but that's not bestiality because they're not actually fucking the dog. I'll show you that. Like,
So this one.
this one
This
isn't
one of a guy
bestiality.
cock slapping
Here
a
we
dog.
go.
So he just cock slaps a dog. Ready? The dog licks his dick, and he's like, less of that. So he just. Just slaps him in the face.
See, that's not bestiality. He's trying to get rid of the dog.
No, but the dog licks his dick twice.
Sure, but he's not like encouraging it in any way. I don't think that's bestiality. I think that's a dog.
Nah.
But the definition of bestiality isn't encouragement.
I don't know. I think that's just an accident that's happened. Whereas in this one, everyone's clearly happy with the situation that's occurring.
Even the dog?
The dog's having a great time. They clearly put some like peanut butter on her or something. You know what they're like with a Kong. If you put peanut butter in a hole, they're going at it. So yeah, I think the one of a dog licking the fanny is bestiality and therefore illegal, like super illegal.
2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like we can get a minimum of 2 years.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like it's in the same category of offence as having like the worst child porn.
Jesus.
Yeah, and like we'd love to
And
show
you can-
some bestiality videos because it's hilarious.
And you can guarantee that the other prisoners aren't going to show that sort of nuance.
Yeah.
You're still going on the non-swing. Yeah.
Well, I think you'll find the obscenity laws cover all manner of different...
Hey, it's all right, guys.
Stop stabbing
I just
me.
shagged a dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the get out of... Well, I was about to say get out of jail free card, but that's not. Anyway, we'll have one last little one, and then...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's this? Describe it
Oh,
for
God,
us.
it's going in. I thought it was coming out. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Describe it, Mark.
Is it a tapeworm?
Something like that. It's a
big going into a man.
Leech or something. Sensibly, though, they've tied a cable tie to his
Yeah.
tail. But if that slips off, you're in a world of trouble.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's as bad as a maggot one. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
It's top tier, innit? Top tier.
You know, if instead of COVID, they had these worms crawling up people's dicks, I'd still be wearing a mask now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
On my dick.
You
and
guys
my
would.
face.
You guys wouldn't be in my house right now. We'd be doing this by fucking Zoom. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? Zoom gigs are better than real gigs.
I'd be washing me fucking shopping. I'd be like, I'd be one of them. I'd be wearing a mask, driving alone in a car.
Oh, those fucking nerds are the worst.
I know. Just like you fucking dogs.
What's going to infect you in your own cash car, you daft twat? Yeah, fuck 'em. Right, it's the end of the show. Mark, there's no one listening at this point. Everyone's fucked off. What is it that you would like to play? You've got things, haven't you?
Yeah. I've got I've most of these videos I've got I've got a special on YouTube. If you search,
get it watched.
Nelson
It's fucking
comic,
great, man. It's
thanks,
really
man.
good. I
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed
Great.
it. Like,
Thank you.
really well shot. It's dead funny. Fucking
Cheers.
really good, man.
And then I've got the Fringe as well.
Oh yeah. If you
do
go
the
to the
Fringe?
Fringe, go see Mark. Yeah.
It's a great title for a show as well.
I did
It's
see that. Yeah.
Comedian in inverted commas, which is what
the thing I get called about 5 times on Twitter.
It's so called comedian.
Yeah, it's always the one where they think it's their trump card.
I know.
Like,
the first one, the first person that's thought of it.
I went on Twitter the other day and tweeted that I didn't think Ricky Gervais's special was very good.
Yeah.
And a few people retweeted it, and so I got hate from people who were like, you wish you were as famous as Ricky Gervais. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Of course. You wish you had his level of success. Absolutely, I do. Yeah.
I wish
Doesn't
I'd
mean
have a
I
little
can't
bit
say-
less than that. I could do without being national news every time I make a joke, you know.
The fucking Gervais thing has been so boring.
Yeah, I know.
Like, genuinely
it's just like
so
some people
boring.
like that stuff, some people don't. Get over it.
I just didn't think it was very good.
That's but just the fucking people that are taking it as like a platform to on either side
I know.
as well.
Yeah, it's not one side who's being bored
The
about
thing
it.
is, as well,
Definitely
is when you got fucking blue hair and 12 pronouns and you're there going, this is hate speech and it should be banned forever. It's like, congratulations, you're doing his marketing for him. Like,
but that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So marketing.
We are desperate for a scandal. Like, we are desperate for someone to take some of our clips out of context. Even in context, most of them are pretty bad. Like, you know. But, like, if
There's very little context.
I know. If one of them watches one of our episodes, they will blow us up. Like, a controversy would do so well for us.
The time that you said that a Snorlax Pokemon looked like a Down syndrome child that had fallen asleep after a wank is, I think that's episode 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's pretty early on.
Yeah.
It was pretty accurate. He wasn't moving. Yeah. I had to play a little flute to get him up. Please, come on, try. Come on. Have a go at us.
I would say if you're going to do it to Rob, and I can distance myself. I can go, at the time I didn't, I had a word with him after the podcast.
Oh yeah, everyone's going to believe that.
But the thing is, it would last at most 3 days.
Do you know what we
Well,
should
to be
Then
fair, no.
something else would
So
happen.
I had one that lasted about 3.5, 4 months.
Yeah,
to be fair.
Really?
he pissed off mumble rappers.
Yeah, mumble rap fans.
Oh God, yeah, but then but they're like cyclists.
Well, and they're all,
like,
exactly. It's all like 15-year-olds with nothing better to do.
Yeah.
So they're
Do you know
all like,
what-
it was months.
Do you know what-
It was wild.
Do you know what we should do? Is, so you know how when they tried to cancel Joey Diaz?
Yeah.
Because he said some girl
yeah.
came to LA and she came back with dirty fucking fingernails or whatever, and they were like, "This is horrible." Even though it was in 2011, he should be cancelled forever. And he said, "Oh, really? You hate this? Here's 10 things I said that are worse." And he linked 10 YouTube videos that were, and they didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So if we ever get it, we should do that, but with Have a Word. Just
Try to throw them under the bus.
So we should go,
Look at these cunts.
here's 10 things that Have a Word have said that are worse.
Here's 10 times Nightingale was openly racist.
Yeah, let's just, all right, I like it. Yeah, deflect on someone else.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah. Start throwing all the other Northwest podcasts under the bus. Find a bit of another one going, look at them cunts.
Danny Mack's getting arrested.
Let's fucking do it.
That'd be really funny. If you've enjoyed this episode, then become a fucking Patreon. It costs £3 a month. We're not one of those knobhead podcasts that's like, oh, it's £2, £5, £10, £20, all these fucking tiers.
Because we're too lazy.
Yeah, it's £3 a month, and for that you get one extra episode a week from ourselves. We agreed that we weren't going to do this anymore.
You agreed.
You get all
That's
the
the sound of
videos.
someone being bummed with a dildo like that.
All the videos of the live shows. You get Rob's punishment set. You get access to all the videos that you can watch on the Discord channel. Tons and tons of stuff. For literally £3 a month, it's less than £1 a week.
That punishment set was superb.
It was fucking funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
I fucking loved it.
Yeah, it was very funny. So, like, check that out. And look, like, if you are...
The minute silence for
That was a bit like...
Mate, it was
yeah.
brutal.
You're
Doing that
Muslims.
was so brutal.
Yeah.
Like, being
Because
deliberately
I didn't
silent.
know that they hadn't been told beforehand
Yeah, they had no
that that's
idea.
what's going to happen.
Nah, they just... It was literally just, welcome to stage Rob Mulholland.
But it was beautiful to see people genuinely laughing at it and going, because there's some people had kind of clocked on, like, this is clearly a piss take.
Yeah,
It must
so
be.
I'm reading
but
off the
it's like-
clipboard. I've got a
Yeah,
GoPro
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, and that audience was very they, them.
There was so
Yeah.
many non-binaries in there, and when I had to do the bit at the end where it's like the following genders don't count, the air went out the room.
It was really funny.
Fucking brutal.
I had a great
So do
time.
check that out. Obviously, look, right, you know, if you are like dead skin and you're a poverty pen person, then that's fine. You know, if we still appreciate you watching. Get on the Discord; it's still free. You can do that for free if you're dead skin. But if you're not dead poor, don't be a cunt. Give us £3.
It helps us to fund loads of other projects as well and stuff like that.
And keeps Freddy in kebabs. We're gonna have to buy him a bigger apnea mask.
Oh, can we go to Levy Bakery after
can go
this?
to the
Let's
Bakery.
go to Levy Bakery.
Yeah.
Thanks
Do
for
you wanna come-
listening.
do you want to come for the best kebab in town?
No.
Okay. It's the fucking best, mate.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Fuck
Bye.
off.
Fuck off.